Welcome back to Terry's Lounge, folks. I'm your host, Toilet Terry. We are going to start this episode with, as usual, how many dad jokes can I tell in 1 minute, followed by how many yo mama jokes can I tell in 1 minute, and then that followed by, you guessed it, yes, how many storytelling jokes can I tell in 1 minute. Let's get started with the dad jokes, shall we? Did you hear about the Italian chef who died? He passed away. How do you drown a hipster? Throw him in the mainstream. I told my computer I needed a break, and now it won't stop sending me Kit Kats. Why do some cows wear bells? Because some of their horns don't work. What is brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. How does a taco say grace? Let us pray. Nice work on the dad jokes. Now for the yo mama jokes. Yo mama is so old, she knew Mr. Clean when he had an afro. Yo mama is so old, she planted the first tree in Central Park. Yo mama is so old, her first job was a waitress at the Last Supper. Yo mama's so old, she has a Jesus starter jacket. Yo mama's so old, she knew Captain America before he had a shield. Yo mama is so old, her first pet was a T-Rex. Yo mama is so old, her birth certificate is a scroll. Yo mama is so old, she watched the History Channel live. Yo mama is so old that when she was in school there was no history class. Nice work on the yo mama jokes. Now for the story jokes. Once upon a time, there was a snail who was tired of being slow. So, he decided to save up his money to buy a really sporty, fast car to drive around and see the world in. He saved for a few years and he finally brought a sleek red sports car. He put a custom license plate on the car that said S-Car Go. So every time he drove around town, the townsfolk would say, "Wow, look at that S-Car Go." A man and a giraffe walk into a bar, sit down and start ordering drinks. The bartender is confused but serves them anyway. They drink for hours and hours. And then when they finally get up to leave, the giraffe falls over and passes out on the floor. The man turns and walks to leave, and the bartender says, "You can't leave that lion here." He says, "That's not a lion, it's a giraffe." Well, I hope you guys got a good kick out of those jokes. I know I did. It is now time for...
Hold up.
Greetings, Toiletarians! I'm your host, Toilet Terry, and you guys are all watching Toilet Talk with Terry. That's me, obviously. The discussion topic for this episode is a really potent smell. I once heard of this teacher, Mr. Butts. Yeah, that's right. His name was Mr. Butts. He had a rather unique approach to classroom management. Anytime a student would fart, he would give them a detention. I'm not making this up. Picture this. It's a quiet, focused classroom, when suddenly a suspicious noise comes out of nowhere. Mr. Butts whips around. He's like, okay, who did that? Confess now or face the consequences. The whole room goes silent. You could cut the tension with a knife, or a really potent smell. Imagine the scene. All right, Jimmy, you've been accused of disrupting the class. How do you plead? Jimmy, sweating bullets, is like, not guilty, Mr. Butts. But Mr. Butts has his own way of judging. He has a fartometer in the corner of his classroom. It's a real gadget with lights and dials, and if it goes off, you're in trouble. He insists that it's not about the sound, it's more about the culpability. Mr. Butts has a whole lecture on how flatulence is a serious offense and how it disrupts the learning environment. I'm sorry. If you can't focus because of a fart, maybe that's not the problem. Maybe the problem is you, Mr. Butts. And the punishments? Oh, there's something else. You fart in class, not only do you get a detention, but you get a detention and you have to write an essay entitled "The Impact of Flatulence on Academic Performance." So yes, you basically have to write an essay about how your digestive system is ruining your education. But Mr. Butts does not stop there. No. He's got a fart registry on the wall in his classroom with names and dates. You pass by it and it reads things like, suspect, Little Timmy, date, March 3rd, crime, low-risk squeaker. It's like a Hall of Fame for the most inconspicuous offenders. And if you think that Mr. Butts will let you off with just one detention, you're wrong. Here's how it goes. First offense, detention. Second offense, detention with extra homework. Third offense, you're put on probationary flatulence status and have to do a presentation on proper gas management techniques. The best part is the parent-teacher conferences. The parents come in, so, how's my Jimmy doing in math class? Well, says Mr. Butts, he's doing good academically, but he's also been noted for several infractions related to his digestive system. I'll bet the parents are like, wait, what? But despite all the ridiculousness, you've got to admire Mr. Butts for his commitment. He is dedicated to maintaining the sanctity of his classroom, even if it means cracking down on the most innocent of bodily functions. So I guess the moral of this episode could be something along the lines of, even in the education world, there are no limits for how far you can go in order to keep things in line, or at least to keep from breaking wind. And that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this discussion topic. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button for more upcoming content, which will be great. Y'all won't want to miss it? Alright, keep it real. Peace out.
Hold up.
It is now time again for impressions, starting right now.
Yes, kind of easy to forget. Name's Eeyore. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Meet me.
SpongeBob! You're 15 minutes late!
Hello there. Don't worry, I'll do everything to get this job that I so crave. Rick? Shoot, I'm the world's best backwards driver. Well, I hope you guys got a kick out of those impressions. I know I did. It is now time for... What do y'all think of this idea? I printed out a bunch of Mad Lib sheets with fill in the blanks on them. I gave them to my friends and said, fill in the blanks and use the most ridiculous words, and then I will post a video of me reading it for the first time, trying not to laugh. Shall we? This story is entitled Stay Home. Once there was a strange time where a crook took over the world and made us all stay at home. So we dove into our imagination and found out the key to arousal was all about wearing undies with stars. It turned out that this was the trick to turning on our thinking caps and getting to do everything you love all at once. Now we can eat pizza while playing Guess That Fart, or search for donkeys while singing Pop Goes the Weasel. One time we even turned the sunroom into a strip club. Don't believe us? Just say penis and we'll show you. Okay. Well, that's all we have time for today here on Tall Tales with Terry. See you on the next episode. I wrote down random questions, and then I had my assistant, Teddy Tidwell, write down random words. 10 questions, 10 random words. I read the questions, he reads the words, and whatever the words are the answers. Let's get started, shall we? What is your favorite movie? Dead cat. Who is your favorite artist? Tubby McFatso. What is your favorite song? I'm Stupid. What is your favorite board game? Snuggles. If you could speak any language fluently, which one would it be? Sarcasm. What is your favorite dance? Piggly Wiggly. If you could have a conversation with any famous person, who would it be? Buddy the Bear. What is your favorite type of art? Flamboyant. What is the first name of the most beautiful person you've ever met? Filipinas. What is your favorite holiday tradition? Fart off. Well, that's all we have time for, folks. I hope you guys got a kick out of that just as much as I did. Don't forget to drop a like on this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button for more upcoming content, which will be great. Y'all won't want to miss it? Alright, keep it real. Peace out.